Hello and welcome to Three Blind Mice Window Coverings. Today we're going to talk about shutters, commonly known as plantation shutters. There are a few different types of shutters and we're going to discuss those today. The main categories are vinyl shutters, composite shutters, and real wood shutters. So what I've got here are some different shutters that are on display here. As you can see down here, we've got what's truly known as a wood shutter. You can see that this is real wood and it's been stained. This is also real wood that's been painted. Above us here is actually what's called a composite or an engineered shutter. This is where we have partial wood and a vinyl or PVC coating over the wood. Again, from looks on the white, you can see it's very difficult to tell just by looking at the difference between a real wood and a composite shutter. The next shutter we have over here is a vinyl shutter. And a vinyl shutter is just basically all vinyl PVC. It has no wood in it. It has aluminum inserts for some strength and stability, but for the most part, it's just hollow vinyl. So what I'd like to do now is just show you the componentry of these two. So the first one we talked about is a hollow vinyl. So as you can see here, this is a typical louver. Again, vinyls come in white for the most part and off-whites. Here you've got a hollow vinyl. So the insert of the material is completely hollow. This is a louver. Here's a frame to a hollow vinyl. So this would be the side frame that goes on the side here. And as you can see, this is completely hollow. The advantage of this is mainly just cost. This is also weather resistant, so you can get these wet. It's not going to hurt them. So high moisture areas, these work very good in. With a true hollow vinyl shutter, you have some size limitations because this material can't support its own weight for very large sizes. The next step up we have is what's called a structured hollow vinyl. So as you can see the difference here, they actually have what we'd call webbing or structural integrity to the vinyl shutter. They've included some of this to help support its own shutter. Same thing on the louver here. As you can see, there's some structure here to help support it so that you don't get as much sag in the vinyl. These are still considered hollow vinyl, just a little better structural integrity to it. Your next step up is what we call solid vinyl. And what solid vinyl is this is actually a PVC blown foam. So this is all solid PVC. So it's a solid piece all the way through. Now again, doing this a little heavier, a little stronger, a little more durable. Once you go to the next step up, we have the same solid PVC vinyl, but we've done an aluminum insert inside of it. And that helps the structural integrity of it. Going off that same thing here, you can see that you've got a solid vinyl frame. Now again, from looking at this, it just looks like regular wood, but this is solid PVC composite throughout the whole shutter frame system. Your next step up is what we call vinyl clad. And what a vinyl clad is where you've got an actual, similar to what we saw earlier, the hollow vinyl, but they put a hardwood inside of it, again, to help its strength and durability. These just slide right inside of it, and it completely build a shutter with wood with a vinyl wrap. Here you've got the strength and durability of wood with the vinyl coating over the top to increase its moisture resistance. You can see the same thing here on the structural integrity of the shutter itself, where you've got hollow vinyl, hardwood inside. So it's glued and made similar to a real wood shutter with a PVC coating over it for durability. Another option that you get off of that same type of system is what's called an engineered shutter, or sometimes called a composite shutter as well. These are all true faux wood shutters, but here you've got an MDF surface inside of here. So inside this area here is solid MDF, which is medium density fiberboard. And then it's coated, if you look real closely there, it's actually coated with PVC. So you have an engineered wood. You can see this very clearly if you look at this piece here, where you can actually see that they have several layers of wood wrapped in MDF, wrapped in vinyl. This is what's called a composite or an engineered wood. And so again, same piece here, this is all medium density fiberboard, MDF, wrapped with vinyl. Again, the vinyl is to protect the wood layer below it. Now your ultimate shutter is what's called a true wood shutter. So here's an example, this is solid wood. This particular wood is called basswood. It's what we consider the gold standard in regular plantation shutters. The advantage of basswood is that it has what's called the highest strength to weight ratio, meaning that it's very, very light and very, very strong. And because it's true wood, we can shape it in different shapes. We can do custom shapes and sizes with this. We can also paint or stain it. You cannot do that to the vinyls or the composites. Another thing that's real common, going back to the strength and weight ratio of a true wood shutter, what's a common misconception is that wood is significantly lighter than the composites or the hollow vinyls. Most people think that it's vinyl, it's plastic, it's going to be lighter. That's the exact opposite. The vinyl and composites are extremely heavy compared to wood because it's such a dense material, it's so thick and heavy that that's how they have to make it, and that's what makes it structurally weaker than a wood shutter, which is why they have to do the webbing, which is why they have to do the aluminum inserts to keep it up. So again, those are the three major differences in plantation shutters. You have your true real wood, your composites, and your vinyls. If you'd like more information, please give us a call at 1-800-828-2003, or you can find us on the web at www.3blindmiceusa.com.